Looks like we're streaming.
Happy
Right,
Friday.
okay. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome to the Friday Chief AI Officer call. We're going to wait a minute or so for a few of our last minute people here. Good morning, Karan. How are you? Um,
Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, everyone.
Morning,
oh,
Karan.
Morning, Raju.
okay, that's weird. I'm getting really weird audio from you. Can someone else just give me an audio check?
Yeah,
Uh,
how's this? Sound okay?
No. Okay, so I'm having some weird audio problem here today. Um,
Is it gurgling? Is that the sound you're hearing?
so real fast.
The speed outside is fine. We can hear you fine.
Yeah, I think it's him hearing us.
Weird. It was weird when it was fine when Wayne was there.
How about now?
No, I'm hearing. No, I'm hearing you, but you're like really heavily robotized, and
That was me.
He was just messing with you.
That was my voice. Sorry.
it stopped when I turned on my camera. Okay, so let me turn off my camera.
Cut it out, Wayne.
It's a talent.
If you like, I could change my voice. Start speaking like I'm from Scotland.
Go ahead. Do the whole thing.
Okay. I am going to dial into the call. Uh, Give me 1 second here, people. I apologize.
Kim, I was
Wayne,
getting ready. I was getting ready to give you a snow shovel, Kim, with that background you had going, but now you got lights falling, so never mind.
I figured the snow was a little obnoxious. I could give
kinda,
you, this is
I
what
can,
my,
I
this
can,
is not my background, but this is what my yard looks like right now.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
telling me my
sweet.
snow is obnoxious? Oh, now I'm hurt.
Okay, I'm going to
It'll
this
make me
one to see
cold.
if we can match, but I had like 6 inches of snow last night.
Oh, wow.
Where are you, Kim?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh,
Oh,
you're in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
I grew up in Birmingham, Michigan,
Oh, okay.
outside of Detroit.
Yep. Very familiar with it. Are you a Michigan or a Michigan State fan, though? That's the big thing.
So I have two favorite teams in college football, Navy and whoever's playing Michigan. Because
Hey,
all my high school football
oh,
buddies
I'm gonna
went to
mute.
Michigan.
not all week.
All my high school football buddies all went to Michigan. They're like, well, we can beat Navy. I'm like, yeah, but we got to read and write.
Yeah, okay,
Ooh,
whatever. That's what
ooh.
we say about Michigan State and Ohio State, but I root for Navy. My dad was in the Navy.
Oh, well, thank you for that. And my
Yeah.
mom's from Toledo. So on Michigan Ohio State Day, there's sort of a divided house.
Yep.
And all of her family still lives in Toledo. And they're split too. Some of them are Michigan fans because it's, close to Ann Arbor. And some of them are Ohio State fans. And it's
I
good.
I live in New Jersey, but I used to travel to Battle Creek
Yep.
for
Yeah.
every week for Kellogg's. So I travel whole 1 year. From the Monday morning, I'll go fly from here to Detroit. From there, I rent a car, drive to
God.
Yeah.
Battle
That's a
Creek.
drive.
That's an exciting drive, isn't it?
That
Yeah,
really.
Battle
So,
Creek, and then back to Detroit, and then fly back to New Jersey. Crazy year that year,
Hey,
whole year.
so I'll
Karan,
show you.
where in Jersey are you?
I am right now in East Windsor, which is close to Princeton.
East
Central.
Windsor. I know where it is. Yeah, yeah. I'm north. I'm up by Morristown in Madison.
So I tell you, Kim, I flew into Grand Rapids once from O'Hare,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy who was the co-pilot also was the flight attendant. He
Oh, yeah.
unloaded
right
the
back.
bags and
Co-pilot.
loaded them onto the carousel in the terminal. And then
Were
the
you like
next,
flying Midwest Airlines at the time? Because that's what they did.
it was a puddle jumper of some kind. So he flew a major airline into O'Hare and then flew a 2-engine, like a Beechcraft King Air C90 turboprop from
Oh yeah, like we
O'Hare.
know what those are. I fly them all
Yeah.
the time.
Just so everybody knows, Grand Rapids is a bigger airport than that now. So
Yeah, it didn't even have a gate. It just had a door in the building.
right, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, when we were going there I was procuring microcomputers and working on maintenance contracts for the Marine Corps.
Oh, okay.
And we were buying them a Tempest certified ruggedized microcomputer from Zenith Data Systems.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my
Had a
God.
big presence in that part of
Yep.
Michigan.
Yep.
Do you remember those, Steve, in the Marine Corps? The Zenith? I don't
No,
remember
man,
what
when
it
I was
was.
in the Corps, it was so long ago, we had the UGC 74, which was basically a
Oh,
memory
yeah.
typewriter.
Yeah, Green
I
Machine.
remember 74
Yeah.
characters, and that was the extent of its
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah. 8-inch
But-
They're talking
diskettes.
about the Commodore 64 now.
No, well, sort
No,
of.
this
But
is-
I did use crypto gear. We had KW7s and stuff in
Yeah.
79 and 80.
Oh, yeah. So you had to load your crypto on an 8-inch floppy.
Hello.
That's
No,
how
we
old
didn't have
Steve and me
floppies
are.
yet.
So you guys,
Yeah,
we probably need to let Lee start the meeting.
We
Can you hear me? Can
we
you
left.
hear
We
me?
lost Lee.
We
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you. Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry to interrupt my meeting.
Just to let you
Oh,
know,
it's a blank space.
I'm gonna
just to let you know, Lee, it's 75 degrees here in SoCal.
I'm sure
that's okay.
it's always 75 degrees in Southern California.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I apologize for the snag here. Zoom upgraded some software on my computer, and anyhow, welcome. It is the Friday Chief AI Officer Q&A call. Ask us anything. My name is Lee Pomerantz. I am the Chief Marketing Officer here at chiefaiofficer.com. That continues to be a mouthful. I believe that we are out streaming. Yes, we are. So this call on Friday and our Monday tool call are streamed live and available for people to join, even though you're not in our community, so to speak. But if you would like to check out our community, I invite you to go to chiefaiofficer.com / learn more. I will throw that in chat here for us as well. So chiefaiofficer.com / learn more. I want to welcome people who are joining us today on the call from our challenge this week. We're happy to see you here. And if you go to that learn more link, you can join our community. It's the AI Insider community for 14 days for a $1 trial. So again, welcome to everybody on the stream. If you want to get on the Zoom call and be able to participate in chat and be with us live, please look at joining our AI Insider program. Megan is not able to meet with us today and join us, so I will be doing all of the call, which I will have fun doing. So what's the agenda for the call? The agenda for the call is we're going to talk about this week some things that happened in the Chief AI Officer community. We are going to talk about some news and events of just things that happen out in the AI world, and we all know things are happening in the AI world at an amazing pace. And then Q&A. So this call is all about Q&A. So if you have a question, if there's something that you're working on and you need some assistance, if there's something that you heard or saw and want to share it with us, if you've got a question, please ask it, because I'm sure somebody else might have a very similar question as well. So you can raise your hand and we can talk to you that way, or you can just come off mic and interrupt me if I'm in the middle of talking about something. Either way is fine. So Q&A, and that's really what this call is all about. We've got some items to add in along with that, but it's all about Q&A. Announcement to make regarding our schedule. We here in the United States are rocking and rolling into our holiday schedule starting next week. So, for the entire week next week, there will be no live calls. All right. So, there will be no calls December 23rd through the 27th. I will miss you. I may be here on Friday if you want to drop in, just saying. But we're not going to have any calls for the week. Enjoy your holiday, enjoy your family, spend some time playing with some tools you've been meaning to get to, spend some time reading up on some technology or applications, things that you've been meaning to get to. Take advantage of the time down, but we will not be having any calls or classes next week, the 23rd through the 27th. The following week, which is New Year's week, we will not have any calls on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I believe that's Tuesday and Wednesday. So next week, no calls. The week after that, we will have call on Monday. No call Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we will have our calls on Thursday and Friday. That is what's happening here on the schedule. I would like to get everybody on this call. Get ready to get your congratulations vibes going. We have two new Chief AI officers that I would like to announce to the community, Dr. Nikki Sisso and Nicole Hilgenkamp. So let's give it up for our newest Chief AI officers. Welcome them. Good job. I know what the process is to go through and do that, and we're proud of you. The journey is continuing. You're not done. Oh boy, are you not done? So just keep on plugging away. We're here to support you in the journey, and we want to make sure that you have success. So we're thrilled that you joined the community and the program. We're thrilled that you've achieved this milestone. Congratulations. Make sure that you go in the community, look up a post I made that is titled "Promote Thyself." And in that post for that's titled "Promote Thyself," you will find the Chief AI Officer badge, the Certified Chief AI Officer badge that you can now start to use proudly in your email signature. Put it in your Facebook profile, put it in your email signature, put it on your website, your business card, wherever you want to use it. So you're now entitled to use that. You're now entitled to use CAIO after your name, and we are encouraging you to do that. Jonathan, are you still having trouble getting into your Google signature? You are. Okay. I mentioned I will sidebar with you on that, and I will follow up. I'm making myself a note. I will reach out and we will get that resolved for you. I apologize. I forgot to follow up with you last week on that. All right. There are a number of people who are in process in their certification track. And right now, if you complete your certification, which means you get your capstone project submitted to Segovia by December 31st, you will have ongoing lifetime access to this community with no additional charges. So we may be making some changes in how that works coming up in, I'm not saying it's going to drop on January 1st, but if you are in process, if you get your capstone submitted by December 31st, you will have that ongoing access to our community with no additional charges. Segovia has thrown a link in there where you can get that submitted. So I encourage you to do that. Free access is always better. We love it. All right.
Lee, I have a question for you. What are the changes gonna be after the beginning of the year? Are they gonna make any changes and the certification that'll still be free by if you submit it by say January? Just hypothetically, I'm asking.
We are planning a lot of changes in the program for 2025. We're going to be revisiting all the core curriculum and updating it. We're going to be adding some additional certifications. So there are a lot of things that are on deck, specifically relating to the pricing of the program. We are not changing the anchor price that we have on the program. We do offer scholarship some usually during the course of a challenge. But there is some discussion about there being a ongoing fee, so to speak, to maintain your certification, to maintain enrollment in the International Chief AI Officer Association and things like that. So nothing that I can announce right now, but we just want to encourage people to take the holiday period, get your project done, get it in, and then we don't even have to worry about that. Okay?
Thank
So,
you.
all right. As I said, we had a challenge this week. We are now in our weekly cadence of challenges. We've changed it from a 3-day to a 2-day, and we're now doing a 1-day, 2-hour long challenge. There will be no challenges for the next 2 weeks. The next challenge will be coming up on January 7th. That said, I do want to congratulate and welcome new students who have enrolled in the certification program recently. We appreciate you taking fast action and joining our community. So let's give a great welcome to Samantha Quilter, Serena Starnes, Mohammed Almahi, sorry, Michael R. Hamby, Monica, yeah, tongue's not working today, Monica Tiku, Zach Engler, and Harry Furukawa. Some of those names might have been mentioned previously. I'm just making sure that we do have them mentioned and recorded for posterity. So if I apologize if I missed your name a little bit, but welcome everybody. Let's give a great welcome to everybody who has decided to join us, jump on board the Chief AI Officer train. We're here to support you in your journey and welcome you. If any of you are on the call, I kind of can't see all of my screen right now. If any of you are on the call, we welcome you and that we're glad that you are here to join us.
Lead it to the links remain the same if you're an affiliate or not an affiliate link person, or like now they've gone from 3, 2 to 1, and you're going to run them every week. Is it the same link, or you're going to give us new links?
It is the same link.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. The link was updated several weeks ago. There was a communication that went out to all of our affiliates by mail. So if you look in your affiliate dashboard, you will see more than one link. So yes, there is an updated one. I believe it's date tagged, but yes, thank you for asking that. All righty. I'm going to do a screen share here if I can find my magic buttons. There we go. All right, so continuing on my agenda, I want to bring your attention to the leaderboard. These are people who are most active in our community. They're sharing, they're bringing wins, they're bringing news items, they're answering questions, they're giving love on people's posts. So just wanted to recognize Karan and Steve and Wayne and Sherry and Agent Rajka. You've changed your name in the community. Okay. And Kim and Matt and Rajat, just everybody who participates in the community. We appreciate this is such a lively group. We have so much great stuff that's going on, and the community is really the absolute defining differentiator in this program compared to anything else that's out there. So if you're new here, welcome to the community. If you are a member of the community, please continue to participate at the level that you have. If you're not participating, that's okay. Sometimes just hanging out on the side and watching what's going on is worthy. But definitely, check in on the community every day. There is new stuff that's happening. New things are getting posted on a regular basis. Sometimes I'll come in and in the wins section, we'll have just go away. Okay, AI news updates 25. All right, I was in here last night, and since last night, there's 25 new things that showed up here in the AI updates. As I mentioned, we are running a quicker cadence on our challenges. So if you are listening as a guest and you want to catch the next challenge, it is on the 7th of January, and that will be happening at 3 p.m. Eastern time. You can go to challenge.chiefaiofficer.com. If you cannot make the challenge live, don't worry, please register and you will get access to the recordings of the challenge as well. So the next challenge is coming up. We still cover all the important things in the challenge: optimize, strategize, monetize, but we're doing in a tighter, compact time frame. Also want to share with everybody that we do have an affiliate program. So if you go to our main website and go down to the footer, there's a link for the affiliate program. We pay a great 30% commission on a high ticket item. So it's a nice way to earn some real dollars. It's a nice way to get your own certification program paid for through earnings of bringing other people that you know and like and having them join the program. We have I can't give you the details on it right now, but it looks like there's going to be a special sale on January 1st, which will be the first and last time we're doing something. So if you're affiliate, be on the lookout for that. If you're not an affiliate, you may want to get signed up. There's no cost to sign up to become part of our affiliate program. You do not have to be enrolled in our program. You don't have to be a certified chief AI officer. You do not have to be even in the AI insider program. So the affiliate program is open to everybody. And again, we got something coming up on the 1st, and then the next event for a challenge will be happening on the 7th. All right, I'm going to dump out of my screen share here. There's everybody's faces. Hey, I got to see you all. We got a full house today. This is great. Appreciate you all taking time to join us today. We have a ton of news items because it's been announcement frenzy in the AI world, but we will break in the news announcements right now and just ask if anybody has any wins of the week that you would like to share. So a win of a week could be, hey, I mastered this, or I had an aha moment, or I had my first public speaking presentation, and those wins are in the community as well. But if anybody has any wins that they would like to share, now is a great time to do that. Steve, go for it, man.
I had a couple really good wins this week. I did my first training class that I got paid for instead of just giving it away. So that was like, okay, I can make money at this. This is cool. I've had some really good meetings with some big size companies that I'm hopefully going to get those jobs. But more importantly, I was able to figure out the script on how to make short clips out of my audio. I put my whole manuscript in my book and I threw it into Notebook LM. And I figured, they'll do a podcast for you. Just click on briefing and poof, it's the podcast. It's pretty cool. But I wanted little short clips of it. So I had to try and figure it out. And I got it done in Descript. I'm now looking for a program that does a little bit better, has more templates. Those are my big ones of the week. Oh, someone their book.
I think you guys need to try his book. It's not working.
Put it right in front of your face.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You ordered early.
Okay.
That's the 8.5 by 11 version. It's now coming out in 6.9. So it's a smaller book now.
You guys should order it. It's a good book.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing, Steve. Terry, good morning.
Good morning. The wins I had another booking for a training for a Chamber of Commerce in 2025. I also kind of launched my speaker sheet, so officially, so publicly putting out there for additional speaking engagements, getting ready to start doing filling out proposals for call for speakers so I could do more keynotes and things like that. And then the last thing was the last couple of weeks, I have been sending out a basically like a survey in a Google form to those that I know have said, Terry, when you get ready to launch your training, some type of training, let us know. So I've had 110 people who have kind of filled out the form and said, let us know when you launch the training. Of that 110, about 30 of them said they were right now kind of only interested in some of the free training. But I don't mind at all having 70 or 80 who are open to doing some paid some paid training. So I'm looking forward to getting that launched in early January.
Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Congratulations on just taking massive action and making it happen. That's what we all need to do. We can spend all day learning and trying and tweaking and listening and playing, but until you get out there and you start having those conversations and start doing it, and then you realize, oh, snap, this is easy. So appreciate you sharing that.
But it's easy. Let's be honest. There's a little work involved.
Yes, yes.
A little bit.
Yes, I'm not saying, it's get rich quick and, it's magic or anything like that. But appreciate that. And appreciate you sharing. Agent Raj.
Okay, this week I was approached by a VC in India, and he told me the year 2025 is going to be the year of the AI agents. And I was like, dude, this is what I've been telling for the past 6 months. And and now they say they are now looking to acquire 4 to 5 AI related company in India, and their budget is between $1 million to $5 million. Not a lot in US, but in India it goes a long way. So they actually asked me to look for those companies and make the recommendations to them, like a panel for that VC fund. So
That's consulting. Charge them. I'm dead serious.
yes. No.
Dead serious, man.
No. I do have a proposal for them, how to get it done and how I'm going to get paid and all those things. But yeah, getting me to be invited, and they were like, dude, you're the only AI guy that we know around. So you should know and all those things. So that itself is a huge win for me. Yes, I would be charging them for this.
Good for you.
Very cool. Very cool. Excellent share. Thank you, Raj. Nicole, good morning. Congratulations again.
Again, you said again? So did you, I just joined late.
I announced our new chief AI officers, and
Okay.
you were one of them.
You
So
missed all of our clapping.
since Nicole is now with us live, let's all give it up for Nicole.
Okay, thank you so much. And then so yeah, that was a huge milestone for me. The other thing is I'm almost graduated from my mentorship with SCORE to do mentoring for small businesses. So that's been really good. So I'll be able to go on my own here at the end of today when I have my last mentor. And I think that's it. Thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Sweet.
Super excited to be one of you all.
The SCORE opportunity, if you're new on the call, score.org. There are chapters all across the United States. They are hungry for people with AI knowledge. You can join them and become a subject matter expert, or you can become a mentor. It's a great way to plant your flag, claim authority as a subject matter expert in the space, and get to work with, great businesses and help them. So score.org, we have many people in the community. We appreciate Wayne, I think, bringing this to us in the first place. But yeah, check out score.org. Karan is a mentor in his program, and we'll get to you in a second. But first, we have Daya.
Okay. Hi again. I'm Daya Nath, and I specialize in the legal industry. So last week I gave a presentation to the Lafayette, Louisiana Bar Association. There may be about 20 people in the audience, but I got 2 consultations booked. And on the 27th, I will be speaking for the New Orleans Bar Association. There will be 150 people in attendance. Yes, so I'm super excited about that. It is the last program of the year, so they may or may not have chosen my topic, and they just want their CLE, but that's okay. They're going to be super excited, and I'm going to book at least, I don't know, 10 consultations right from that event. So thanks.
Very cool. Congratulations. Quick question. What is the what are the top 2 questions or objections or pushbacks in the legal space regarding AI? Could you share that with us for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely. So I include like the ethics, the updated ethics opinions in the talk, and a lot of people are still very nervous about using it. They cite the guy in New York who submitted the brief with the hallucinations, and they're just very nervous about that, as well as like where the information is going and held. So we talk about that as well, how to make things within their own system, or what to use like some specialized software for certain practice areas.
So those are going to probably be similar. In the medical, you've got HIPAA as well,
Mhm.
but in finance and legal, if you're working with CPAs and those kind of organizations, those are probably going to be similar concerns. Very cool. All right. Thank you for sharing. Karan, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much to Wayne first. Because of his direction only, I got involved with SCORE. I did certified mentor already 2 weeks before, and this week I took 2 clients directly one-on-one. So I started started mentor on the SCORE already 2 startup company people. As this number 1. Number 2, started creating agents on using the Microsoft Copilot Studio. It's pretty easy and good, and I'm testing. I already started, created multiple agents, and now I'm going to test, and I'm trying to see how we can, automate. They have a tool is there. We can do a lot more with automation and combining all those agents and so forth. So that is still on the way. I'm started testing. So that's number 2. Number 3. So number 3 would be still in the process of doing my capstone. It's my 3rd revision or 3rd time I'm trying to do to complete, probably as you were saying before, December, end of December. Will be finishing soon, and there are a lot of improvement because I was doing earlier different, since the Copilot is so everybody was talking about. So I switched my area to Copilot. So that's going to be a little more interesting for people to watch. So I'm just giving you a heads up. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Very cool. Excellent. Excellent. All good stuff happening. Sherry, good morning.
Good morning. I apologize, my camera's off, but I woke up at like 4 a.m. with AI on my brain. So I don't want to be on camera. I had a couple really good wins this week. I started training on AI, our real estate team. And what I'm doing is I'm got something scheduled twice a month now. And so I have a standing appointment with our real estate organization. We have about 1,000 agents in our group. And so it's a really good start to kind of give me the platform with that particular group. And then, so I'm really excited about that, just getting more comfortable presenting. And then the other thing I did this week is I am part of an international real estate network, and I met with the president of the networking group this week, and I presented to a group of international agents, and I focused on HeyGen. because the HeyGen product with the multiple languages and marketing is really going to be helpful when we're trying to market our properties. We had agents from all over the world on this call, so it was really exciting to see the lights go off and them really become excited about it. So I do anticipate on doing more of those types of trainings for that particular group. So I think it's a pretty good week.
Excellent, excellent. So we're hearing, diverse activities happening in diverse markets with a variety of kind of clients. And I'm noticing something really cool, which is we've got more people that are raising their hand and saying, I got to win this week. I did something. I went out and this cool thing happened and that cool thing happened. So I am thrilled to see more people talking about stuff. Rajiv, good morning. You're on mute, sir. Sorry. It's a little, there we
Sorry.
go.
Okay. My bad. I was on mute. Okay. So sorry. Oh yeah. So for win for myself for this week is actually I've been talking to SCORE for a while. So they've been just going back and forth. Everything is all done. It's just they just have to finalize it in the sense the one person is in Houston, the other one is in Atlanta. So it's kind of like they cannot communicate between, so there are two people actually they interview. So I've been interviewed both times. So I'm good to go. I'm just waiting for from them to hear back and see, when I'll be able to start. And then the second thing is I'll be submitting my capstone project, probably supposed to do it this week, but hopefully probably latest by Monday. So that's the plan. So that's the win for me for this week, and following probably next week I'll be all done.
Excellent. Strong wins all across the board. Congratulations to all of you. You all should be proud of taking action, going out there, and making it happen. I'm just going to catch up on one question in chat. Jonathan asked, what is the unladen weight of a sparrow? Would that be the African sparrow or the European sparrow? We need some more details in order to be able to answer that for you, Jonathan. Sorry I missed that question while I was having some audio issues, but wanted
I was
to make
just seeing if
sure.
anybody was paying attention.
I'm here, man. I'm always paying attention. All right. And that's a reference to the King Arthur movie,
Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail.
Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail.
Some of the younger folks won't know anything about that.
Yeah. Take, two coconut shells, click, 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 click. All right. All right. So wins, cool. Let's go into some news items and just man, another screaming week of news. Let me just get this back over here. So I have chat. Okay. I think I am all bet here. GPT says, oh, it's a house sparrow. Okay. Um, all right. First up, let me get to my notes here. Okay. This is an interesting report. I will share the link in the text. So this report speaks to the growing AI agent ecosystem. So this is fresh data. This just came out on the 17th, so that's 3 days old. It explores the growing agent ecosystem. It details current technology, practical use cases, and economic considerations. It highlights how AI agents automate workflows, manage tasks, and boost productivity for businesses. It's targeted at technology builders and enterprise buyers, but there's certainly application in smaller businesses. And it offers insights into design choices, implementation challenges, and scaling solutions. The focus is on helping organizations harness AI agents effectively. And key audiences for this particular article are developers, product managers, and business leaders seeking to understand and scale agentic workflows. So yeah, a good article, a lot of great content that's in here. It doesn't get into too much of, the weedy stuff. It kind of shows you what, an agent looks like. 25 is absolutely going to be, the year of the agent. So good thing, you know, if you want to spend a few minutes taking a look at this. It's probably 17-minute read. Okay, so got 20 minutes during the holidays, and you want to check this out, take a look at it. Yes, Raj. You still have your hand up, or new question? No, that's an old question. Okay.
My bad. Sorry.
No, no problem. All right. This next one is going to be a lot of fun. So this is from our friends over at SmarterX. SmarterX is the sister company to the Marketing AI Institute. And I have brought you previous custom chat GPTs that they have shared with the market space. This one is really, really cool. So this was released this week. There is a webinar where the founder, Paul Reitzer, goes through the process of how he created this co-CEO. And it's not just for CEOs, it can be for any role. So if you're a marketing manager, or you're a finance person, or you're an HR person, or you're a logistics person, fill in the blank. So what it does is it works with high-level tasks that people in leadership roles are going to deal with, specifically around analyzing data, executing tasks, solving problems, building plans, and innovating. I encourage you to check out the replay of the webinar. Paul has kindly given us access to all kinds of material relating to the slide deck. He included his full system prompt so that you can build your own co-X agent. This is custom chat GPT, so you need to be on the the OpenAI platform. He has basically stripped out all of the proprietary data to his company, so it's the demo version lacks personalization. Okay, so it doesn't know about the CEO's bio, it doesn't know about the business model or the revenue channels or the mission or anything like that. But it does provide a quick way to experiment with this. So you can go to his prompt here, which is basically his whole, custom prompt on how to, here it is with Markdown. So he's stripped out his proprietary stuff and left brackets where you're going to fill in stuff for your company. It's wicked cool. He uses this, he really kind of wanted to clone himself, and in doing so, he is using and interacting with this model on a daily basis, and just is realizing phenomenal gain from it. So check it out. You can go look at the demo version online, and then you can also go and build your own. In addition to the co-CEO custom GPT, he's also produced a jobs GPT, which deals with analyzing exposure level that positions in companies have to AI. Is this going to be, a big impact or a little impact? Is it an impact now, or does this not become an impact until AI has, vision capabilities and things like that? So the jobs GPT, campaigns GPT is kind of like for jobs, which are just a series of tasks. So if you're a worker or you're a leader, there's both ways that this custom GPT can be used. And the same thing for the problem GPT, where it's looking at problems. He also did a cool one for kids safe AI. He's got 2 kids that are, I think, in 6th and 7th grade. He's really concerned about, what kind of impact and what kind of education is appropriate and what can parents be doing to guide kids through this process of what's happening. So he also has a kid safe GPT as well. He puts this stuff out there. It's free. It's amazing. He is sharing, his experimentation process. So I would encourage you to take a look at that and play with it and learn from it and use it. It's a cool tool. I will be cloning myself, and I will be developing a Lee GPT, as scary as that sounds. All right, moving on to our next topic, 12 days of open AI. So I've thrown two links. It actually looks like they are going to announce the 12th day in about 15 minutes. So that's going to be at the top of the hour. So we could actually watch this live. How exciting. But we're probably not going to. OpenAI has gone through a great program called 12 Days of Shipmas. And they have brought out some insane stuff. So full O1 model is now out. GPT Pro has been announced. Reinforcement fine-tuning, Sora Turbo, updates to GPT Canvas. They've got stuff going on with Apple Intelligence now. Multimodal advanced voice mode and Santa mode. We're going to come back to that in a second. Projects and folders, ways to organize and keep your chats together. Enhanced search functions, developer focused updates, chat GPT via phone. So there is now a 1-800 chat GPT number that you can call and have a conversation with chat GPT. That's out there now. On the first link that I provided you with, which goes to the OpenAI, there are videos of each of the events here.
Hey everybody, welcome to day 10. It's great, but if you don't have a consistent...
So if you want to, if you catch a particular update that they did, and you want to go back and look at the video of the announcement, that's in the link that I provided there. The multimodal one, I'm gonna do a quick little thing here with you guys. Multimodal, they talked about this kind of in the spring. So I have ChatGPT on my phone. So I'm going to open up ChatGPT. I'm going to hit the button all the way on the right, which is the advanced voice mode. So I'm going to hit advanced voice mode. Hello, chat.
Hi there. What's on your mind today?
Now there's a video button down on the bottom left. So I'm going to turn on the video button. And hey, chat, tell me what you see.
Sure thing. I'm seeing a dual monitor setup with a video conference on the right screen and another video playing on the left screen. There's also a handwritten note and a couple of sticky notes on the desk. Anything specific you'd like me to focus on?
Can you read what's on the sticky note?
I can't read the exact text on the sticky note from here. If there's something important on it, you might need to move it closer to the camera or let me know what it says.
How about now?
The sticky notes seem to say something like GHL equals MST EST minus 2 and $50 ECMD. Is there anything specific you'd like to do with this information?
No, I'm good. Thanks for the demonstration. Oh, is it snowing outside right now?
It looks like there's snow on the ground, but I'm not seeing any snowfall at the moment. Is it cold out there?
Outside it is, but not inside. Thanks a lot for the chat.
You're welcome. Stay warm inside. Let me know if you need it.
Okay, so ChatGPT can now see and is starting to become aware of the world around it. They showed this. It's out. It's working. If you go and watch the clip on the OpenAI site, during the demo, they introduced a bunch of people, and then the moderator asked ChatGPT, what's the name of the person to my left? What's the name of the person who had the Santa reindeer on? And it was able to just, it was all there. So mind-blowing stuff. We're going into another area right now. Now, obviously, AIs have had vision capability for years. The world of facial recognition and all the security uses for that has been around for a long, 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 long time. So this isn't brand new, but it's brand new in my pocket. And that's what makes it really, really interesting. So,
Hey, I asked my chat if any of the video information I was sharing was being shared with the large language models, and it said that no, we don't share any information on the video feed. Now, who knows?
They
Like,
say that.
yeah, exactly. I was
But
just
do we
curious.
believe them?
No, no.
and if I click my ruby slippers together, there's no place like home. So, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Like I told my kids when they were growing up and the internet was growing up with them, if you don't want anybody to know about it, don't put it out there. Period. Just, and I'm still amazed by people who, think that the use of a free service uh should protect their privacy. If you're not paying for it, you're the product. So they're going to do what they want with the data, and there are models where you can now restrict that access, and limit it in some of the team models and things like that. But it's the exception more than the rule. All right. Okay, that's OpenAI. All right, so that's the second link on OpenAI's 12 days of ship miss. Google, as we have discussed, has been busy. Google has Gemini 2 is now out, and Google now has Deep Research. If you haven't played with Deep Research, give it a go. It really it sits there and it does analysis. It formulates what the research plan is going to be. It goes through and executes the research plan and then provides you with the output of all that research. I ran one and it went out and visited 100 websites. So just think about the time saving that, old model, Google search, click on the blue links, go to the sites, read, determine if it's valid or not. Um, Mike's saying not in Europe yet. Sorry. I think that's what VPNs are for. Um, the but the deep research is just making these things simpler and easier to really take, deep dive on lots and lots and lots of things. Um, I need to dump off my screen share here for a second.
Is it automatically included in Gemini or do you have to go to something else?
It's in Gemini. It's an option. You select an option inside Gemini. Okay. As I said, it is the season for announcements, and we have been getting a lot of them over the last, week or two. I'm going to blast through another handful of announcements that I will then give you the links to if you want to go and take a deep dive into them. Perplexity tells investors to expect incredible growth. Mark Andreessen says the government wanted complete control of AI. Mark Andreessen is one of the founders of Andreessen Horowitz, which is a big VC firm out in California. He's been very involved in the AI space, and he had some conversations with very high level people in the US government who were indicating the government's desire to really take complete control over AI. And I think that there was enough concern that you're now seeing the reaction to that borne out in Silicon Valley's support for the new administration that's coming into office. And you're seeing that where the leaders of those companies are making, $1 million donations to uh, the new administration that's coming in because they have seen or heard about what the current administration was wanting or thinking or planning on doing. So,
So by
if
the
you
way,
want,
the current administration has already done that to multiple banking institutions. That's why you haven't seen any new banks or any new cryptocurrency stood up in the United States in the last 3.5 years.
yeah,
And they
absolutely.
suppressed that through what amounts to, in my opinion, near Gestapo tactics. Why? Because they want to control everything, so they're the only ones who make money from it.
I'm not going to get I'm not going to get into the politics here. Jonathan, I don't disagree with you. I'm not going to get into it, but if you are curious about this topic, just Google Mark Andreessen and you'll see some of his comments floating around. OpenAI employee says they've already achieved AGI. Amazon has formed a new AI agent lab. An AI agent startup is releasing outcome-based pricing for agents. So instead of seat-based pricing, which is typical in the SaaS industry, the AI organizations are trying to figure out, how is this going to work? And some of them are starting to play around with outcome-based pricing models. So if you give this task to the agent and it completes the task, you get charged for it. Meta is asking the government to block OpenAI's move to become a for-profit organization, while OpenAI is telling Elon Musk, you can't sue your way to AGI. In a rare appearance, Ilya Sutskever. So Ilya was one of the founders of OpenAI. He was involved with the whole Sam Altman ousting kerfuffle that happened. He
Kerfuffle.
has
It's a
uh,
good word for it.
he has now gone on and opened his own research lab called Safer AI. He is all about safe AI and minimal impact in society issues and things like that. But he doesn't speak very often. But he had some interviews and some podcasts over the last week or two where he is saying that how we train AI and things like that are about to change dramatically. Grok is now free for everyone on X. Mark Zuckerberg released end of the year message on AI. Google dropped new versions of VO2 and Imagen 3. Early reviewers find Microsoft's recall functionality both creepy and clever. A real snippet there. Microsoft is baking into PCs recall, which basically records everything on your screen. So the ability is that the theory is that you now have the ability to go back and revisit anything that you ever did. Again, where's that data going? Not too sure. And then Notebook LM. So Google is embracing the love and they're pouring more resources into Notebook LM. And there's some design updates on the user interface. There's some new audio interactivity, and they're coming out with a um, premium subscription model for it. So, if you are interested in any of those topics, I'm going to throw the links for all of them into chat. And chat says, no, Lee, you can't put 7,406 characters into a 1,000 character chat window. Okay. If any of those topics are of interest to anybody, I'll see if I can get all those links added to the show notes when we get this uploaded into the community. Sorry about that. But yeah, just
Lee, have you looked into Salesforce and their Agentforce 2.0?
I have not played with it. Salesforce has, yeah, agents are in Salesforce. Agents are in Copilot. Agents are, going to be in Google. They're going to be everywhere. So, 25 is definitely the year of the agent. Okay, so I just want to make sure I can undo this. Yeah. Okay, got my chat back. So was there a question on somebody's name? Okay, cool. All right. So any questions on any of the news and things that happened either in our community or outside the world? I would anticipate that OpenAI is making an announcement right now. Don't know what it is. We could sneak over there. Are they streaming it live? Yep, they are. So here, let's go take a quick visit.
We're going to talk about that next frontier model, which you would think logically maybe should be called O2. But out of respect to our friends at Telefonica, and in the grand tradition of OpenAI being really, truly bad at names, it's going to be called O3. Actually, we're not going to we're going to announce two models today, O3 and O3 Mini. O3 is
at least they acknowledge they're bad in naming.
O3 Mini is an incredibly smart model, but still, really good at performance and cost. So to get the bad news out of the way first, we're not going to publicly launch these today. The good news is we're going to make them available for public safety testing starting today. You can apply, and we'll talk about that later. We've taken safety testing seriously as our models get more and more capable. And
Okay, so OpenAI's announcement today is O3 and O3 Mini. They are not publicly available yet. They're going into safety testing right now. Stay tuned. News at 11. So there you have it. There was Sam live with one of his co-workers talking about O3. All right. Any questions, any concerns that
Happy holidays.
Say that?
Happy holidays to everyone.
Yes, happy holidays to everyone. So look, we're at the top of the hour. I have another little section just to kind of go over what happened on our calls this week. It's the top of the hour. I want to respect your time. So if you need to bounce out, I understand. I wish you all the best for the holiday. Everybody at chiefaiofficer.com thanks you for your participation, enrollment, and activity in our program. It's great. You guys are the ones that make this happen and make it worthwhile for all of us. So I want to wish you all the best for the holidays. Again, no calls next week. No call on Tuesday, Wednesday of New Year's week, but we will be back with our full schedule after that. If you got to bounce, appreciate it. If you can stick around, I'm just going to go over what happened on our calls this week, and then we will be wrapping up. So on our Monday call, which was real world AI tools, this was presented by one of our fellows, Christy, and Christy actually owned Monday. She did the Monday morning tool call, and she did the Monday evening AI governance call. So on the Monday tool call, she talked about AI research and note-taking, optimizing data gathering and data management. She shared Perplexity, which is great at deep web search, and more extensive results. She did something called tool stacking, which I liked, where she integrated Perplexity with tools like ChatGPT and Gamma and Notebook LM to create powerful a workflow going from research to presentation. She shared Perplexity's Spaces feature and how that works and helps with collaboration. And then just in the vein of what I had shared earlier about Gemini's deep research, that might not have been announced yet when Christy did the call on Monday. So that is another component for people that are doing things in the research space. So great call, great use case if you're going in and doing that kind of research. I will also just remind people that Perplexity lets you dial in and modify the kind of research that you want to be doing. So let me just go back to Perplexity here for a second. If you go here to the little focus tab, you can get Perplexity to excel or focus its attention on web search, on academic search, doing things with math, writing, and video. So they give you the ability, don't know if you knew about this, but they give you the ability to dial in those parameters a little bit more, particularly if you're looking for research-based activities. Christy was with us again on Monday evening, leading her call, which is the responsible AI implementation, development of life cycles and data users and user data security. This is the AI governance track. So she shared with us ethical considerations and potential biases that are in AI systems and how to carefully monitor those and evaluate them. Transparency and proactive governance are keys for building trust in an organization, particularly going back to what Daya shared with us in her experience in the legal area, that, you know, people are worried about this, and we do have answers. We do have good answers. Existing IT governance frameworks can be leveraged and adopted for AI governance. And then she did an interesting study, and I didn't catch this call, but as I was reading the review, there was something that sort of jumped out at me where now I can't find it. Here we go. Bias in AI. We know that there's bias in AI. It's well documented, but a scenario was discussed about AI systems for autonomous vehicles avoiding low-income neighborhoods. What? Really? Really? We have to deal with that today still? Unbelievable. Okay, so, but Christy surfaced that. I'm going to go take a look at what she talked about on that topic. But yeah, bias in AI, absolutely, positively, it's a thing. Our Tuesday prompting call was led by our Chief Operating Officer and Chief Product Officer, Segovia Smith. And this was kind of a bring me your feedback opportunity. So Segovia is the driving force behind Prompt Vault, and he basically threw the floor open of, what do you guys not like about Prompt Vault? How can we make it better? How are you running into friction using the application? So a lot of that call was covering that, talking about a high demand for improved folder organization and sharing capabilities. So this was a listening call for Segovia, and we are strong advocates of listening to our community. It's how our certification program has evolved. It's how our calls and what we talk about on these calls has evolved. And we're certainly going to take that same approach and look at how our community wants to guide us towards, you know, improvements and changes in some of the software projects that we have, like Prompt Vault Studio. So it's continuing evolution. Feedback from the community is really important. So invite you to go back and take a look at that if Prompt Vault is a tool that you're jamming on a regular basis. If you are listening on a live stream and would like to get access to Prompt Vault Studio, you can go to promptvault.studio/begin. There is no charge for that. So again, promptvault.studio/begin, and you can get access to this really, really cool tool that we built. On Wednesday, Wayne continued to lead us down the path of learning about the amazing capabilities that are in Copilot and how that's getting baked into everything that Microsoft is doing these days. We are going to be shifting the focus back in January a little bit to the sales processes, market identification, and industry-specific approaches for AI consulting. So the Wednesday call, if you are a current coach or agency and you're looking to bring AI services to the people that you serve, or you're looking to go out and start your own AI consultancy, the Wednesday call is all about how to do that, how to go find clients, how to write proposals, how to engage with clients, and make that business happen. Wayne is out there every day of the week making that business happen for his own agency, and he's doing an amazing job of bringing that intelligence back to the community just about in real time of what's working and what he's discovering and bumps in the road that he's hitting and how he's going over those bumps or through them or around them, and sharing that with us. So we've got real-time information coming back from Wayne, and it's a great call if that is a focus that you're going to be going down. On the Thursday call with our fellow Chris Lannon. So Chris, we actually had the third part of a three-part series. So 2 weeks ago, we had the founders, Michael and Nathaniel. I'm sorry, Michael, one of the founders, was with us 2 weeks ago and shared with us Pickaxe, what the application is about, how to use it, what it's for. Pickaxe is a way to build custom GPTs and basically be able to monetize them. So you can put a paywall in front of them and have people pay or subscribe to use them. It doesn't have to be a monetary paywall. It can just be a gate, like I need your email address kind of a thing. But Pickaxe really enables the ability to take the intellectual property that you create in the form of a custom GPT and bring it to the marketplace and be able to get compensated for that. So 2 weeks ago, Michael, one of the founders, was with us. Last week on the call, Chris took a deep dive into Pickaxe where he built out, an agent and then brought the agent over into the studio. The studio is the part that is the consumer side facing of it. So we went through that process. And then last night's call, Michael from Pickaxe came back. He brought along with him the CEO and one of his co-founders, Nathaniel, and they went through Q&A and highlighting some things about the platform and answering some questions that Chris had, as he was going through that process. So I'm going to try to come up with or remember what I talked about on the fellows call today. So it was see, do, review. So we had 3 calls. See, we learned about it. Do, Chris showed us how to do it. And review, we had the people from the platform come back and share with us. There might be a fourth element called accelerate, but this is a model that we might be using for some other tools that we want to share with the community. So it worked out really well. I want to thank Chris for organizing that, putting that together, structuring the model, and being able to bring that knowledge to us. So, if anybody has any questions, I appreciate all the faces and people that have stuck it out to be with me through the end of this call. If anybody has any questions or comments about anything that we shared, let's see here. I have to go. Just want to make sure that I have all the questions. All right. If anybody had a question in chat that didn't get answered or answered to your satisfaction, please let me know right now. We want to make sure that they are all fully addressed. Kim, I see it's snowing behind you, so enjoy that, virtually or not. Again, I just want to thank you all for being a part of this community. Thank you all for joining me on these calls on Friday and for all the energy and questions and value that you bring to these calls and that you bring to our community. It's really amazing. I'm so proud to be a part of this. I want to wish you all an amazing holiday. Enjoy the holiday, enjoy family and loved ones, be safe, but enjoy. And we will see you not over the next 2 Fridays, but we'll see you in 3 Fridays. We will be back. So Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody. Be well, be safe. We'll see you down the road. Bye all.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank
thank
Happy
you.
holidays, everyone.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.